We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Knights and the Pittsburgh Pirates. It's Baseball on the Show, and it's coming up next. Adbert Alzolay is on the mound for Game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy wasn't too bad in this last one, Matt. Pitched all the way through the 6th inning. And listen, that's what you ask for nowadays. If you can get your starter to get you through the 6th inning and turn it over to the bullpen. He took the loss in the last one, but he actually pitched pretty well.
Now at the plate, Jeffrey Delgadio. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Delgadio.
First delivery to him on the way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
1-1 the count. And it'll be important to stay warm tonight. A chilly 44 degrees here at first pitch. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. High in the air into shallow left center. Coming in is Nimo. He's there and records the first out. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded.
Stepping in now, George Brett. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. The batting average at .360 coming in. No home runs just yet, and with just the lone RBI. The 0-1 pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
The 1-1 home. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Hey, Dero, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
3-1 to him now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Judge is under it. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 25. Andrew Jones.
Digging in, Andrew Jones, a Silver Slugger recipient for National League outfielders a year ago. First pitch on its way.
Count 1-0.
2 out, nobody on. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike. Count is 1-2 now. Here's the pitch. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Wow, was he looking to swing the bat right there. Check pitch on a swing. That ball wasn't even close to the zone.
The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Homer Bailey will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Homer Bailey. 3-pitch mix. Fastball, curveball, changeup. This guy, when he's on, you'll know he needs the curveball. That's his best secondary pitch. At times, his fastball can be overpowering, 94 to 96 miles an hour. If he brings the curveball and he brings the changeup, he can be as good as anybody in the league.
So stepping in, Juan Pierre. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Bruce has a read on it, 1 away.
Batting seventh.
With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Matty, the key in this one for this lineup is they got to stay staunch in the middle of the plate. They can't start swinging at everything or this guy will abuse them. He'll start flipping up the rosin bag. They have to sit over those 17 inches and hold to that.
Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, they started this road trip off right. Yesterday, there was one common theme. There was great starting pitching. Guy went out and absolutely executed. Hopefully he passes the baton to this guy today and he goes out and follows suit. Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
And he'll just waste one there, 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Count still at 1-2. Now the pitch. Chopper to short. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy. You can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Frank Thomas stands in as he looks at a called strike. Alomar leads off first with 1 away. Throw over to the bag, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Bailey with a look at first. And this is fouled into the seats over from first. Runner at first here, 1 man out. It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Full count now, 3-2.
Got to execute a good pitch right here. Runner at first is probably going to be on the move, and you got one of the better hitters on their team up at the plate.
Back up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. The relay throw, but too late, and he's safe at third.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. And the run will score as the Pirates are on the board first. It's 1-0.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Brandon Nimo comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Nimo bats left but throws right and stands in at 6'3". He was a 17th round pick during the 2020 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
The 2-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Judge rounds third and is digging for the plate. He will score as they push their lead to 3 now.
You always want to spot your pitcher a run or two early on, so he has a little bit of wiggle room, but that double, they're up 3-0 and absolutely cruising. If this guy on the mound doesn't find a way to get some outs, he's going to be heading to the showers before some of the fans are even in their seats.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. High and deep down the left field line. And that's going to land foul. 3 runs already home here. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Standing in, Jose Ramirez. And the Pirates trying to make this first inning even more productive here. Bailey pauses. Here comes the pitch. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Pirates on top. Stepping into the box, Joe Morgan. And he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Morgan is retired, and there's one away.
The catcher, number 5.
Digging in now, Johnny Bench. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. And that one misses upstairs. 2-0. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Chopped at third. Throw to Thomas is in time for the out. At the plate, Fred Mcgriff. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. And it's fouled away. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch. The 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. And here now is Wilmer Defoe. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Hey, the offense did their homework coming into this one. There's another leadoff knock in the second. That makes 5 hits already for these guys.
Expecting a potential bunt, the corner infielders come way in to try to protect. Into the box now, Adbert Alzolay. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. And there's one away.
The center fielder, number 9.
Digging in to try it again, Juan Pierre. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Ground ball sent back up the middle, reined in, and that's the second out.
Now back, second baseman.
Digging in the switch hitter, Roberto Alomar. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch coming, here it is. Men on third with 2 down. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1. Drilled on the ground is short. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Pirates leave 1, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Here's Jay Bruce now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Two 2-0 the count to Jay Bruce. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Now here it comes.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
Count remains full.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
here's a fly ball. Well hit. Judge looks up.
It is gone. Holy cow. Oh, my goodness. I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
A solo shot there for Jay Bruce. Home run number 3 here in the early going. As they get one back, it's 3-1 now.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
At the plate, number 16. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Base is empty here with nobody out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
1 strike.
And he fouls this one off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Lifted down the line in left. Nimo in pursuit, and they can't run it down. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
To the plate now, Homer Bailey, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. A high fastball is in there. A ball and 2 strikes.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
Jeffrey Delgadio is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is under it. And that's the 3rd out. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left on base. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Bucks out in front, 3-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Frank Thomas. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Two and two.
I got to count 2-2.
Heading out towards shallow right. Bruce coming on, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And the Pirates have something going to start the inning. He's in there with 3 bases.
The right fielder, number 99.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. And he takes ball 1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. The 1-1 home. Out of play. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit, and tack on 1 more, make it a 4-1 lead.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimo. No balls and 1 strike. Oh and 1, here it comes. Chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. Scooped up, quick throw to first by Morgan, and that's the first out.
The catcher, number 41, Wilson Contreras.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. From the stretch. A ball and no strikes.
Yeah, and that splitter is normally the go-to pitch to this guy, but it really hasn't shown that good downward action that he usually has. He needs to get back to finishing it out front.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
And this is fouled into the seats over from first. 1 out and a runner on second base. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Jose Ramirez will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Again, a 1-2. Line drive base hit. Now a long throw home. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Wilmer Defoe.
Into the box, Wilmer Defoe. And that misses, ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. (3-1) the count to the Pirates shortstop.
You look in the dugout, you can tell that manager's getting ready to come out on that top step. If he doesn't get out of this situation right here, and it's a tough one, I think the bullpen comes in.
That gets down, and the inning will continue. And this will get all the way to the wall now.
You know, when your starter has a rough start, you'd like to give him some time to get out of trouble. But that's 6 runs he's given up in the early going. You have to wonder how much more time they're going to stick with him.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. In now, Adbert Alzolay. He grounds it sharply to third. Brett is there for it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. Pirates lead it 6-1. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, George Brett.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And now before the 0-1 pitch, a quick stoppage as he steps out. And he falls behind 0-2. Looking at his career totals, Brett is slugging north of 480, which puts him among some of the best power hitters in the game in that category. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, what a stop! The throw. Oh, but he beats it out. Almost got him after the great stop, but it's a base hit, and the leadoff man's on to start the inning.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Giving chase is Nimo. He's there and records the first out. The relay throw on to first, and they get the double play. So striding forward now, Joe Morgan was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Fouled off. Pulled toward right center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. Raleigh Fingers answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Juan Pierre 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
Grounded to the right. Fielded cleanly. Quick throw to first by Morgan, and that's the first out. And there's a final look at the numbers for the starter in this one. And clearly he was off his game this evening.
Well, this certainly wasn't what they were looking for in this one. They were hoping to get some innings, but you could see right from the get-go he just didn't have it in this one, lasting only 3 innings. A lot of outs now to get from that bullpen.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. 6 runs, 9 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Grounded to first. Taken in by Mcgriff, and he'll step on first himself for the out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in steps Big Frank. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Now at the plate, Johnny Bench. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, if you're going to get a swing on a pitch that far in off the plate, pretty much options are wide open.
And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Fred Mcgriff is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Jay Bruce is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's strike 2 on a fastball right down the middle.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge.
The right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
So here's Brandon Nimo. 1 ball, no strikes, the count. And it's fouled away. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Fouled away. Nimo with an even count of 2-2 now.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
And this will find the wall deep in the corner. Digging hard. He's headed for third. And he's safe.
And that's his second triple of the season. For some hitters, that's a career. Good swing and great hustle to pick up the three-bagger.
At the plate now, Wilson Contreras. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. A strike to Contreras, and it's 1-1. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Stepping in now, Jose Ramirez. 1-0 the count. 6 runs, 10 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. The 2-2 is taken on the inside corner. Strike 3. 1 left for Pittsburgh. They lead it 6-1. Digging in, number 16. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Nimo is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out. Dwight Smith Jr. will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
0-2 pitch is a curveball that misses. 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Misses. Ball 2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone, but I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
I'd say this is a win already for the guy in the box. You find yourself down 0-2, you work it to even, and now it's full. You got a chance to do some damage in this situation.
Throw onto the big target if Frank Thomas will take care of him, and that will end. Brendan Brennan enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching, Brendan Brennan.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Wilmer Defoe.
Not shortstop.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate, 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
So now to the plate, Adbert Alzolay. Now a swing and a fly ball, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Pirates pitcher at the plate with a 1-2 count.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the 3rd baseline. 1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Joe Morgan at 2nd. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, center fielder.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Juan Pierre. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be put away easily for the out. Down in order go the Pirates. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Ready once again, George Brett. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully. Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
A ball and a strike now. Lifted into center field. Pierre is under it to make the catch. There's one gone.
The center fielder.
Stepping in, Andrew Jones. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Judge is under it. 2 down.
The batter number 8.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Joe Morgan. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. High in the air into shallow left center. Coming in is Nimo. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Now at the plate, Roberto Alomar, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
It really doesn't matter what side of the plate this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed, and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can hit from either side.
Count now a ball and a strike. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Grounded to short. He's got it. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batter, the first baseman, Frank.
One away here for the Bucks in their half of the 7th. And here is the big hurt, Frank Thomas. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. And he lays off there, 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. The 1-1 home is in off the plate.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped up. Mcgriff over to his left, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 99.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He's 2 for 3 thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Hard hit toward the hole, and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, don't take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Brandon Nimo is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. From the belt, the pitch.
No, that's low.
Down the third baseline. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We'll look ahead to inning. Digging in, Johnny Bench. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in. Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
2-0 now.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Hard on the ground towards short. Reined in. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batter, the first baseman,
Striding in, Fred Mcgriff. No hits to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. turned on down the line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
To the plate now, Jay Bruce lifted the other way to left center. On the run is Nimo. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Stepping up now, number 16. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right there for strike one.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch fouled off. A runner on first with 2 away. Another one sent foul. Here comes another 0-2. Hold the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. And that ends the inning. Coming to the plate now, Wilson Contreras. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command. Nothing in 2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Into the box now, Jose Ramirez. And this will be fouled away. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And it's fouled away. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
If this doesn't boost your confidence on the mound, I'm not sure what does. That's 6 pitches and 2 strikeouts in the inning, and that was a really nice fastball for the punch out on that one.
In now, Wilmer Defoe, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Delgado will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They lead it 6-1. Corey Ray is going to pinch hit here to lead off the ninth, and with his club already well down, he'll just need to try and get on base here. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Hard hit at third. And a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning.
Hey, he might have been able to get his body in front of that. I don't know. But the bottom line is I love the effort to slide and try and knock that down, but it was just too hard a play to make.
Into the box, Jeffrey Delgado. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch or he's going to start getting hurt.
Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
A bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Stepping up to the plate, George Brett, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Pulled toward right center field. Judge is under it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. He doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy